Good evening and tonight, viewers. This is Three Roads Gaming. Let's ride. Let's get ourselves in a fight. Zone Eater here. Absorbs ice, I believe, weak to gravity. Anyway, let's just defend. Maybe absorbs gravity is weak to ice. I don't know. What he does is he inhales. Okay, thank you. You know, it'd be really swell if you ate gall. There we go. Once he inhales all of you, we end up in Gogo's, not Gogo's, the Zone Eater's belly. Anyway, we want to encounter one of these guards, because it's the only way to get these chests. Hi, Ether. Red Jacket's a really good piece of armor for Sabin and Edgar. Tend to stick it on Sabin, because Edgar gets better. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kamui likes to counter with Snort.
Same.
It's true. There we go. Also, wait, that was Wardpuck, not Kamui. Kamui can set zombie upon you. Magical Brush, pretty decent weapon for Realm. I wonder if I can put him to sleep. Yeah, he can set as many as 3 characters to zombie. If he feels like it. Okay. Well, he can take it, but he can't... Well, he can dish it out, but he can't take it, I guess. Let's try gravity on him. Probably has instant death protection. Alright, let's go. Let's put him to sleep again. You know, Berserk. Let's try Berserk. That was probably a fool's errand anyway. Alright, let's cast Firaga on him twice. I guess once is all that was needed. Genji armor. Oh man. Okay, Gaul can't equip that, but that'll be an upgrade for Setzer. Here, you take the golden helm. There. That at least gives our boy a little more defense. Come on. Alright. Fake Mustache lets Realm use the control ability. Works like it does in Final Fantasy V. Also, it's the only way to get some of the more powerful... Okay. Didn't know they'd counter magic with that. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, I think it's the... I don't know if it's the only way to get certain lore abilities, but it makes it far easier. Alright, let's save. And you want to save at that save point. Because if this thing lands on your head, you die. Zephyr Cloak, meh. Hero's Ring. Always a plus. Alright, cool. Pinwheel. Really good throwing weapon for Shadow. This little hull here contains one of the rarest enemies in the game, called Wooly in the Woolsey translation, and Balzaphon here. Alright, let's hit him with Faraga. Hiraga. Okay, excellent. And Maneater will deal more damage to them. Yeah, they can be threatening if you let them live, but I guess I just made the executive decision to not let them live. Anyway, Balzaphon is an amazing rage. Absorbs all elements but fire. Uses Ice 3 or Blizzaga as its rage. It's just an A+ rage. Alright, so we go over here. You know the chest except for that one? Yes. Go over here. Get a Thunder Shield. I'm gonna give that to Gaul. Now, there are 3 elemental shields. Flame, Ice, and Thunder. Ice is, we're probably not going to be getting an Ice Shield in regular play. I don't remember where else you can get one. You can get them at the Colosseum, but I said I wouldn't abuse the Colosseum. Now, the thing about those elemental shields, they absorb the element they say. Thunder absorbs lightning, ice absorbs ice, fire absorbs fire. The problem is that the flame and ice shields have weaknesses. You have a flame shield, you're going to take more damage to water. You have an ice shield, you're going to take more damage to wind. Here, I'll show you. Let's see, it's one of the shields. Let's see. Yep, as you can see, it increases water damage. It negates ice damage, though. Also, they teach you the level 2 version of their spell at 5 times rate, which will stack with Espers. So, if you were to stick Maduin on your character and one of these shields, they'd learn that spell at an 8 times rate. The Paladin shield, by the way, teaches you Ultima at 8 times 1 rate, which does stack with Ragnarok. So if you want to learn Ultima slightly faster, get the Ragnarok Esper. And this here is our final party member. Gogo. So, alright, Gogo here. In the US, we didn't get Final Fantasy V until 1999? I think I was in the 7th grade. So yeah, it would have been 98, 99, thereabouts. Maybe 2000, I don't know. Not sure, I'll look it up. This is very clearly a shout out to his appearance there. However, since we didn't get it, we were like, who is Gogo? What is he? Is it a reference? It was believed that this was Daryl, you know, Setzer's old lady friend. What else? I think Bannon maybe got thrown around a little. And there was one fan theory that was a very off the wall theory that was kind of meant to be a mockery of fan theories that suggested that he was Adlai E. Stevenson, the former presidential candidate. You can Google it. I'm not making this up. I swear to whatever God you believe in. You can look this up. This was a real thing. Someone did make a shit post, which is what we'd call it now, jokingly suggesting that Gogo is Adlai E. Stevenson, who was, one of the failed political candidates. I think he lost to Eisenhower. But yes, obviously now we know. We know. So yeah, that's Gogo in a nutshell. Gogo is a bit of an odd bird. Let's teleport out of here and I will show y'all his whole deal. Alright. Let's throw him in the party. Sure, I'll just stick him in the party. Alright, so this is Gogo's whole deal. We can set his commands. He can use any ability that any character can have, and whatever abilities that character has, he has them. So if we had Cyan, whatever Bushido Cyan knows, Gogo knows. Gogo knows whatever Blitz's Saban knows. Whatever Rage's Gaul knows. What Lord, etc., etc. You can also just double up, so you can have 3 attacks in addition to Mimic, which makes him, if you want to use him, a pretty damn good Colosseum character. I prefer to give him magic, blitz, and items. Now, in regards to his magic loadout, he can't equip Espers. His magic library is just whatever other party members you have alongside him. He can use any magic they can use. So I tend to stick him next to Terra, because she's got the most robust magic library. And we won't be seeing him until the final dungeon. Alright, so who to bring now? Still Terra, still Locke, still Setzer. Wow, okay. It's the same party. Yep. If you want maximum story-liciousness out of this, viewers, I recommend bringing Terra no matter what her level is. But yeah, we're about to, go to Doma, rest up there. But yes, Daryl was the really big theory around Gogo, until we realized who he was. I want to say there was a novelization on fanfiction.net that paid homage to that briefly. Like, Setzer looks at Gogo and is like, that's roughly where she crashed. And he wonders. Alright then, it is time to undertake the last dungeon before Kefka's Tower. This has been Three Roads Gaming. I'm glad the road brought you my way, and I hope it brings you back again soon. Have a good one, everybody.